There we go. Oh, all right, guys, show you how we're getting these fish out here. We're in about 20 feet of water. There we go. There we go. Yep. I'm going to show you how I rig up these 4-inch Spartan minnows. Oh, it's happening. Things are happening. There we go. Oh, ah, he spit it. Or did he? Now I got him. Damn, he hit that thing with authority. That white hologram.
Yeah. 60% of the time, it works every time.
Guys, show you how we're getting these fish out here. We're in about 20 feet of water. The fish are holding at about 10 or 15 feet down. So I'm using a 16th ounce mini jig or a 16th ounce ball head on a 2 1/4 inch Spartan minnow. And we're throwing it out just like normal. And sometimes I let it sink for a couple seconds, sometimes I don't, because that 16th, you're going to be going slow enough, it will drop in the water column. So just going real slow. I don't have to worry about any snags out here because we're in such deep water. And nice steady retrieve with a lot of nice real slow bounces. And you just keep repeating that process until you feel a bump, or today the fish have been doing a lot of light bites, so you just feel the line just get a little bit heavy, like you pulled into a little bit of weed or something. And that's usually the fish. So I give it a 1/4 hook set, and sometimes that's what it is. So let's see if we can get some out. All right, ladies and gents, if you like what you see here, give me a like and subscribe. It really helps out the channel and helps me gauge whether I'm putting out good content for you. Now let's get back to it. There we go. Yeah. Yeah, you can tell by the splashing. Got those deep thuds.
Yeah, right.
Got that on camera. Oh yeah, you got a big head.
Yeah, really man right now.
Oh yeah, that's a good one. Nice. Chunky bro. Feisty one. Well, that big stick is killing it. Damn, son. Nicer size one. So many rainbows this year. There you go, good looking fish on that big stick. Time for glory. Yep. Throwing the.
I know I'll keep doing my meeting, so start digging for a minute. I'll let you ride this one.
Yeah.
Actually, you're right.
Yeah. Oh, this thing's so heavy.
Right when you go to the phone.
Yeah.
It's like the weirdest thing you can throw in.
Right there.
Oh, no, Mike. No way.
Oh, I lost it.
No. Dude.
I got hung up my own rod.
Idiot!
It was a good one too. It was heavy.
That was on the tube, huh?
Yep. That was on gold, pearl, and brown.
Oh, hell yeah. Fuck. All right.
Yeah, just
That thing was rip and drag.
yeah, didn't even feel the hit. It just got heavy. I was like, oh shit.
Serious?
There we go. There we go.
Gotcha, bitch.
Yep.
Damn. Got that Phoenix left over.
Oh, he's not big. He's just strong. Cuddy. There we go. There we go. Pretty little cuddy. I'm that 4-inch super tube. Let's get smoke. On a 4-inch? Nice. What is it, cuddy or a bow? Oh wow. Right on. All right guys, I'm gonna show you how I rig up these 4-inch Spartan minnows. And it's essentially the same as the 2 1/4 inch. I got a 1/8 ounce ball head. And it's just, this is just a bigger setup is all. So we start at the back, which is where all the bumps are, or I call them the scoots. And we start at the uppermost part and slide the hook in and do your best to keep it straight as possible. And then once it goes around the bend like that, push it through, trying to keep that minnow as straight as possible. So it comes out like that. And that's all there is to it. All right, now how we've been fishing these 4-inch minnows, it's essentially the same as you would fish the 2-inch, you just got bigger equipment. Like this is a 9-foot medium action rod, 2500 reel, and I've got 8-pound test braid on here. And that's just literally for the weight of the lure. So it's with these or the super tubes. And this is the setup I use when I fish out at Pyramid. So what we do is we just cast it out, just like normal. And even with this 1/8 ounce weight on here, we're in about 20 feet of water. The fish are holding it about 10 feet. So let it sink a little bit and then just start the retrieve. And nice slow cranks. This is a 2500 series reel, so it's got a longer crank. So you see it's retrieves a little bit faster. We'll just try to keep it as slow as possible and just bounce your rod tip just like you would a mini jig. The only difference is it's just bigger equipment. You just keep repeating that process until you feel something like always. With these heavier stuff, heavier ones, or 1/16 or 1/8, and the bigger things, I usually don't do pauses, just because it doesn't work for me. Doesn't mean it's not going to work, but it just doesn't work for me. So I usually just do a straight retrieve, real slow with light, steady bounces. So let's see if we can get some smoke. Oh, there we go, right there. Yeah, nice size one. It's a bow. Man, get that shit hard. Yep. If I get him in the net. Ah, there we go. Yep. Damn, he hammered that minnow too. Yeah, about a 4. There was on that 4-inch minnow, Spartan minnow. All right, pretty little fish. Yeah, it was like right there. Wham! All right, ladies and gents, there you have it. Great times up in Utah. It's always fun to go up there, experience some new areas, or at least areas we don't typically fish. Fishing's phenomenal up there, but I will say this year it was a little bit tougher than normal. I think it's because of all the precipitation they got up there. The lakes are fuller than they have been in years past, and the fish are a lot more spread out and are kind of finding new structure to call home. So we had to really go out and find them a lot of the times. But time we were at Panguitch, which was most of this video, was good. We really got into them. And as you can see with the super tubes and the new 4-inch Spartans, it didn't seem to matter if the fish were really big or just average size. They were hitting them. I lost that one, unfortunately. We were just sitting around, you know, and kind of resting. And I said, well, you know, why don't I give the old super tube a try? Not thinking much of it. And that big fish hit, and it was heavy. So unfortunately it was a good one, but I was fishing with barbless hooks on those big baits. So them's just the breaks, you know, that kind of thing will happen. But it was a good sign, and definitely be using the super tubes and the big 4-inch minnows a lot more in the future. And I'll be using them a lot more local to try and be getting some of the bigger size fish and see how that works out. But overall, bite was good. The fish were suspended in about 10 feet of water. As you can see, we're in the tubes. We're out off the bank quite a bit. And when you get out into deeper water, I think we're in about 40 feet of water. The fish don't go to the bottom. They'll suspend. So they'll always sit in a part of the water column that has the best temperature and oxygen levels for them. And that's the way you got to think about it, especially when you're out further, is you don't want to, like, say, bait and wait when you're out in the middle of the lake. Because your bait's going to be down there and there's not going to be any fish at the bottom. They're always going to be suspended. Working your jigs back or lures where you got spinner or spoon or jig or a minnow, always keep that in mind. If you don't have a fish finder, the fish aren't going to be on the bottom typically when you're out deep. They're going to be somewhere in the middle of that water column. So work your baits back accordingly. Work them up high, then down lower, then maybe start at the bottom and work it up through the column. And that's usually how you're going to find them. Once you start getting bit, then you kind of have a range of where the fish are probably going to be sitting at, and you'll have a lot more success that way. So right up here, I have a QR code that you can get on your phone, and that'll take you to a link tree, which has all of my sponsors on it. It has my Instagram page, the Katana Rods Instagram page. If you're interested in the Katana Rods, go to their Instagram and send them a message. Golden State Fishing Custom Baits, RHA Tackle, and the WaterLand sunglasses. If you're interested in purchasing any of those things, I have discount codes in this video's description. So go to the video's description, look up what you want to purchase. It'll have how to get the code, what the code word is, and all those things. So just go to the video's description, and that'll have all that information on it so you can purchase these fine products. So coming up, I got more Utah videos from different lakes to post up. Me and Esteban are heading back up to the Sierras for the end of the season. Going to see if we can get some late season bows and browns. So hopefully that goes good. And then everything in between. We got a lot of local lakes opening up. I think Santee's having their opener. I think we'll be up in the Sierras when they have their opener this Friday. Mountain Lakes, we went out there. Fishing wasn't that great, so no video. But we did go out there for their opener. So they're opening. Gregory's still doing good. Big Bear, I see a lot of good fishing coming out of there. So there's definitely options there. Oh, and I hear the mud hole's going to start stocking trout very soon, within a week or two. So keep an eye on their website for that. So a lot of things going on. I will be out as many of these places as I can. Hesperia openers on the 9th. I will be out there for that. So hope to see you guys out there and anywhere else. So look forward to it. If you guys hear anything, let me know. If you ever have any questions, please send them in right here. I like answering the questions. I do my best to get back to you in a timely manner. And with that, I guess hope to see you out there in tight lines.